Long time no see. We're the huge movie fanatics, and I'm back. Hello. I'm suffering from a bit of a cold, so you might hear me sniffle and cough.
But that's not why you've been gone.
That is not why.
We don't need to go into why. I don't know why. But it doesn't matter. What's important is he's back.
I'm back.
Go. I'm back.
I'm back.
All right.
That was my poor Arnold.
That's all right. So we're here to
do a trailer review for the most recent, which I believe is the second Jurassic World preview.
I think so.
And I mean, it looks like frenetic, chaotic action, which has its appeal on some level. And it looks like they're stealing some visual cues from the very first movie, which I appreciate.
Oh, before I forget. As long as you mention first movie, Asian guy.
Yeah, he's back. B.D. Wong is the actor's name.
Sam Neill, nah. Jeff Goldblum, nah.
I'm kind of fine with that, actually.
No, I think it's a good idea.
Because, like, shoehorning the other guys back into it, it's like, I had enough trouble believing, like, that Jeff Goldblum would have gone back in The Lost World, let alone in this. And although I have a sneaking suspicion you'll see some form of, like, Dr. Goldblum or whatever, or what's his name? Ian Malcolm, Dr. Malcolm, popped up on, like, a video somewhere saying something about
some
dinosaurs are awful.
Footage.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But
it's like 50 out, so
it's a bit chilly. But I mean, it looks kind of fun. It's one of those ones where I'm fully expecting it to be a complete letdown. Like, sure, it'll be cool because there's dinosaurs, but at the same time, like, how much can you really say with that story? Like, the whole plot of this is essentially stripped from one section of dialogue in the first book between Dr. Wu and Dr. Hammond. Or not Dr. Hammond, what's his name?
Goldblum?
No,
Sam Neill?
No, the old dude who's not there anymore.
Hammond.
Hammond. He's got a first name though, right?
John
Hammond. Dr. Wu and John Hammond in the book. Dr. Wu's like, we're creating these dinosaurs. They're not real anyway. Like, we have to adjust the DNA. So why can't we just adjust them even more and make them something bigger and more tame or something like that? And that came right out of the first book, and that seems to be what this whole movie is predicated on, that idea. But
based on Lost, or what's it called? Jurassic World, based on a sentence from
Jurassic Park
novel Jurassic Park.
But I'm cool with it, and I like the guy a lot in it. Chris Pratt, he's a really fun actor, and I really like Bryce Dallas Howard, who's the redhead in the trailer. So I don't know, it looks cool, but I fully expect it to be a major letdown where all the cool parts are in the trailer, and it's just like a 4-year-old directed this movie where it's just like, and dinosaurs attack. But your thoughts?
Very much like with the Terminator Genesis trailer, it's kind of like the less you see, the better these days, and then you come out with a trailer that shows more, and it's just like, I got to tell you, it's been over a decade since the last Jurassic Park, and it's just
2001.
Right, I mean, the Twin Towers were still standing when the last one came out, and it's just like, it's almost like, how there's the trilogy thing with Rambo, and then 20 years later, 4.
Yeah.
And Indiana Jones, 20 years later, 4. It's not 20, but it's like 13 years later, Jurassic Park 4. It's just weird. But I got to tell you, long story short, seeing more, as I was saying before, is kind of like, and I remember hearing a quote from Chris Pratt saying, when the first trailer came out, something like, God, my acting sucks or something. I don't know if that was real or a joke or what.
I'm not sure.
But having seen more of it in this trailer, I'm like, you're right. I mean, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah,
and it's kind of
like brimming with charisma. He's just kind of a flat character in the trailer anyway. But I have hope. I want to like him. I know Joss Whedon criticized the clip that went online, saying that, like, it's sad to see two actors that he likes and respect in have no chemistry on screen and in a scene that seems to have 70s era sexism or something to that equivalent. And I haven't actually watched that clip, but based on the trailer, yeah, they really don't have much chemistry in that one
Who's
little
they?
scene. Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt.
The girl and the guy.
Yeah. But I mean, in the trailer, they're only like just doing a quick little back and forth. But
And also, I read in comments, you know, people, which is understandable, but it's also understandable. People saying like, well, what happened to like the animatronic ones for the close-ups? And it's like, yeah, I hear you on that, you know. But obviously, I'm sure they didn't build a single. I mean, in
Probably
today's
not.
digital, yeah.
it's
But-
too expensive to do that. I mean, it always looks better, but it's too expensive.
Yeah, it's to the, you know, the last Jurassic Park movie, Jurassic Park 3 is so old that I don't know about any of the faces, but I know that they had like
They had
raptor legs for people to wear and shit.
They actually had
Did they
a
have
couple
some
of real animatronic raptors for sure.
That goes to show how long ago that movie was made, and
Yeah.
back when the people making these puppets and all that kind of stuff still had a job, but
Yeah.
before they had to go to CG school, I guess. But I don't know. I got to tell you, I mean, it does very much feel like, you know, we've reviewed all the Jurassic Parks, so feel free to check those reviews out if they're still. They should be up. I don't think there's any clips or any copyrightish material in them to have them taken down. But and I just mentioned those reviews because I wasn't too fond. If you've seen the reviews, I wasn't too fond of Jurassic Park 3, and I liked it. Yeah, you can watch that review if you want to hear more. But this just kind of makes me a little concerned that it's another Jurassic Park 3 or worse.
One criticism I have just from the offset, and granted I've not seen the movie, but a criticism I had, my big criticism with Jurassic Park 3 was they were like, alright, remember that T-Rex that you saw that was so terrifying in the last two movies? Well, this dinosaur will fuck that one up. And that was like the Spinosaur in Jurassic Park 3. And I was like, okay, and they have the scene where they just take down the T-Rex. And in this movie, the director has said that, like, don't worry, T-Rex is in it. We haven't seen him at all in any single preview, as far as I can remember anyway.
I thought it was in this new one, I don't know. It's all so fast. And
Yeah, exactly. Like, as to my recollection, you can't see him at all, but the director's like, don't worry, he's there. And
to get stepped on.
pretty much, and I'm like, is he just going to be there for this new dinosaur to rip a hole in? Because I saw that in the previous movie and I wasn't thrilled. So, like, are you going to play that card again? But
Probably.
whatever.
I mean, I'm sure that this new dinosaur had kicked the Spinosaurus' ass. I was going to say Titanosaurus. That's that guy.
Is Spinosaurus going to be in it? That'd be
Oh my gosh. You better have T-Rex
I mean, like,
and then...
for having a whole movie dedicated to how badass this thing is, you should do that scene in this fourth one where the new Ultrasaurus that they create tears up the Spinosaur for whatever reason. I don't know.
I just remember, you know, having this conversation. I'm having flashbacks to '93, sitting in the theater and just being like, all right, you know, and just like it was new, you know.
Yeah.
The problem with Hollywood now is just like one of the problems with Hollywood is, excuse me, just like milking franchises for everything it's got.
Yeah, they should really work on something new. But to be fair, if you do want a dinosaur movie, it's really hard to make a dinosaur movie without being like, this is just like Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
so at least
so
they're embracing that.
Might as well just make another Jurassic Park, but
It's sort of like making a shark movie and not calling it Jaws, because everybody's like, Jaws did this way better. And it's like, well, of course Jaws did this way better. But if they made a Jaws 5, I'd be like, fucking another Jaws movie, really?
yeah, it's
But-
like
so you can't win. Sorry, Hollywood. We're
Yeah.
jaded.
You know, it'd be so funny if they just made like an offshoot shark movie just called like Teeth or something. Shark Teeth
I'm sure that's there.
somewhere.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just like that one movie, remember a long time ago? In closing, I talked about the remake for Plan 9 from Outer
Yeah.
Space, which is called Plan 9, and then you found like an indie movie
Yeah.
called Plan. But was that a remake of Plan 9?
I don't think so. Not that I know of, anyway.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
But anyway,
Thank you very much for watching, and if you're done,
I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm cautiously optimistic, I guess,
So,
but I have no...
I don't know, maybe in
Truth.
2 years when I see him again, we'll review the movie. So I don't know when I'm ever going to see him again at all.
Hopefully it'll be soon.
With any luck, maybe we can review it this summer. I don't know when he's going to email again. It's all, he's the master and controller of whatever. So
Yes.
at any rate, you can be sure that if I don't hear from him, I will review it. And I guess that does it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.